Well, it's cold. I don't know. It's cold. I look a little boring on top, right? But the pants are not bad, huh? What do you think of those pants? I think I have a matching top to that somewhere, but I couldn't find it this morning. And so at least I got red. But you know what's going on now is, you know, it's crazy time, and who knows when it's going to end. I think that the good news is, to me, that there's still a lot of money locally, you know, and that's where you have to look at this. You can't, you know, whether the Congress gets another stimulus package, they're going to do something, but you got to live long enough. So don't bet on something that you're unsure of, even though you're pretty sure of that. But your time isn't wasted if you start looking for help now, and extra comes tomorrow. In other words, if you find programs now, it doesn't mean you're not eligible for the programs tomorrow. No, you'll get more. So use this time to look, and where you look is locally. There's so many local, like a member from Let's Go Help wrote the other day that she was turned down by the SBA for a grant for her business, and she heard one of our videos, and she went looking locally and found a local program she was able to get. But they said it for, well, maybe you'll get $5,000. She talked to them on the phone, and that's the other thing. She talked to them on the phone. That's what you have to do. That's how you find stuff nowadays. You just can't, you know, breeze through the internet and hope. And then what happened, they said she may get $5,000, and a little while later she gets a check in the mail for $15,000. This is a grant, $15,000 she doesn't have to pay back. And that's the kind of things that happen. But they only happen if you shake the bushes. They don't, opportunities don't come to you. You have to go find the opportunities. They come to you because you're there by accident, you know, and then you're able to take advantage of them because you're there. You know, if you're waiting for them to come to you, no. In other words, what happens a lot of times, like she went looking for one thing and she found something else she wasn't even looking for, right? And that's what happens. But if you're not looking at all, nothing will happen. So now I think it's so important, and I'll put, if you're not a Let's Go Help member, I'll put in the description how to find local programs. It's a process like anything else. It's something you can learn like anything else. And the most important thing about it, like anything else, is get on the phone. Nothing's going to happen unless you do that. And, you know, what's interesting, though, is that they're talking about another recession next year. So even if we get a little bump from some stimulus package, it really looks like there'll still be a recession. And, you know, we already having one, and they think another one. But and so they don't expect that to come out until the second half of 2021. And they say that's going to be not as bad as the last recession we had, you know, the market crash, because people are saving money. The rich in this country now have increased their savings. If you don't have a lot of money, you're not saving, right? But savings rate overall has gone up from like 8% to 30%. Now it's down to about 14 or 15%, but it's still double than what it is. So people have all this money pent up, but nowhere to spend it. So when this COVID finally goes away, people are going to come out and start spending money. I don't know if you guys could hear me. This wind sounds terrible. I think this is not a good day to spend talking. And I did 5 miles. I got 3 more to go. I think I'm just going to do that. And remember, you want to think locally. That's where the money is, the help, and also the gig economy. That's another way to get income. There's still lots of jobs there, and I'm going to do another thing soon about that, because that's how to generate income. You got to do something, and they just don't send you a grant do nothing. No, this is services you have to perform, or do some stuff on the internet and get paid, and things like that. These are all legitimate things. Before, all that stuff used to be bullshit, but now it's real stuff. Yeah, and you get paid, and it's reliable. I mean, there's still some scams, but a lot of it is really good stuff, and I'll talk about that more. And if you remember, I have a big, like a 200-page book of sources on all that. So it's really big, and soon I'll cover sources that are really good, that matches up you with the gig economy, because there's really hundreds and hundreds of platforms to do this. This is where our economy is growing, and you could do it at home. I did a video a little while ago about 3,000 remote jobs that are available, and there's a listing and how to apply to all these jobs. So look at the video I did just, I guess, about an hour ago or so. So I'm freezing. I gotta go. Keep walking. I'll talk to you soon. Stay warm.